Hi everyone, it's Hannah Catherine with Edie Stitch. Welcome back to my channel. It's so good to see you all here again, and I am just the happiest person on earth, not only because of your wonderful comments and encouragement on my last few videos, but also I got a special delivery today. And for those of you who have ordered from Fat Quarter Shop before, you know how exciting it is to get one of these boxes in the mail. So I thought I was really good and very disciplined and didn't open it until I got to sit down and film. So I thought we could do that together today. So let's get started. Okay, so I got my fabric scissors. Don't judge me for using them. These are like 20 years old. I need to buy more. I haven't. It's fine if I use them on cardboard. So I'm gonna use these to open everything up. And let me tell you, I ordered quite a few things, and I truly thought the box was gonna be bigger based on like my item count and also how much money I spent. So this was kind of a surprise, but they're amazing with their packaging and customer service and everything. So I have no worries whatsoever. But I was just thinking I was gonna get this monster box, and it was not as big as I had thought. Anyway, so we have our tissue paper, our very long receipt, and the goodies. I'm so excited. Okay, so just looking here first, I will hold up. This is the, ooh, that is not the title. I swear, this is a Robert Kaufman jelly roll is what it is, but I don't know why. Holiday Flourish, Holiday Color Story Roll-Ups. Yeah, Robert Kaufman. Okay, so there's 40 pieces in these jelly rolls. I got 2. I have talked before about my love for Donna Jordan and Jordan Fabrics videos, and she has one, I think it's one of her most watched videos. I'll be sure to link it down below, but it's her Dresden quilt, and I just think that quilt is so beautiful. I have never seen anything like it, and so I thought it would be beautiful in Christmas. I'm not really like not Christmas, but like holiday girl. I just like kind of think to be evergreen year round, but I don't know. I just thought this was really pretty because it has some metallics here. I'll just go ahead and open it up, but it has metallics in it. And Jordan Fabrics uses fabric with metallics in it in that video, and it just looks so regal and rich. So I thought I would do the same. I don't want to I'm not going to work on this for a little bit, so I don't want to mess it up too much, but see, you can kind of see, yeah. Oh, it's going to be so, so pretty. I can't wait. It's going to be great. So yeah, that quilt called for 2 jelly rolls, that pattern. So I got the 2. And also, oh, by the way, something to mention, I don't know if it still is as the time you're seeing this video, or by the time you're seeing this video, but these were on sale, which I will take. And I think this whole fabric line was on sale because it was like the 2022 holiday line, which I'm not worried about being out of season or out of. So anyway, that was that. I'm honestly not seeing, maybe there's a second box coming. Oh, no, it's in there. Okay, we'll have to go through that in just a second. But anyway, I bought more of that fabric just to complete the quilt, but I just went ahead and emptied the whole box out. So, okay. So that said, the next like fabric line I bought was for the Barn Star sampler quilt. I think this is one of probably one of my favorite quilts I've ever seen in my entire life. And I have been sitting on this for like 6 months now, saying like, I am going to make this quilt, I'm going to make this quilt. And I don't know why, it just maybe because it's so big and requires like a good amount of fabric, it just seemed a little overwhelming to me in terms of like what I would need to purchase to make it. But I don't know, because this quilt was just calling to me so much, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And also the other thing was, I think I've talked about how there's old fabric lines that have already come out that are mostly sold out that I still really like. And then there are new and up and coming fabric lines that are coming out, but they're not out yet. And they aren't gonna be out until the fall or even the winter. And so I just but I want to get started on this now. So I was having a hard time. That was my other thing that was holding me back from starting this quilt. And so I just kept looking at, you need half yard bundles for it, and, or a half yard bundle for it, or like something of that equivalent, or 2 fat quarter bundles or that sort of thing. And I just like, I don't know, nothing was really calling to me. And I just thought over and over again, like, what do I want to make out of this? I knew it needed to have a lot of color in it. And because I've been working with that Zinnia line, I was like, gosh, I think that I like maybe used this fabric that would have been great for this pattern, or like the wrong pattern. I don't know. You like, maybe you can relate in that you're having like quilt FOMO. But anyway, I finally decided on what fabric line I'm going to use for the Barnstar sampler. And it is a line called Sabrina. And this line is red, white, and blue. So my fiance and I, we are very patriotic. We love America. Actually, the first quilt I ever made was a red, white, and blue quilt. I just made it with like Moda grunge red, white, and blue quilts. I made it for my fiance. We were just dating at the time. And it was Kimberly Jolly's, one of her like videos that blew up years ago on how to use a jelly roll. And it was, I think, jelly roll like jamboree or something like that. I don't know. I'll link that video below too. But that was my first quilt I ever made. So anyway, it has a special place in my heart. But I love red, white, and blue. And I was like, that would be perfect for this this quilt. So anyway, I basically went ahead. They did not really have, at least from what I remember, they didn't have a ton of pre-cuts in this line. You can see that there too. So I went ahead and just like made my own half yard bundle with it. So let me open this up. And some of that Christmas fabric is mixed in here too. So I have, yes, oh, it's so pretty. So this fabric, this one, and I would have just laid these out on my table to show you all, but it is currently a mess because we are finishing up some quilts now. Oh, this one's so pretty. Okay, so those are those 3 florals, and then put this one aside and show you in a minute. And then this looks like, no, it's not a smaller version. Sorry, you have no idea what you're talking about because you can't see, or what I'm talking about. You know what you're talking about. That, so pretty. I love this one. This would look so pretty in like a sundress. But sewing garments absolutely terrifies me. My great grandmother Edie, the one who this channel is named after, she made beautiful garments and made function dresses for all of my mom's sorority functions. And growing up, I used to play dress up in them. She was incredible, but yeah, garment sewing is just absolutely terrifying to me. So I think I'm gonna stick with quilting for right now. Although who knows, like maybe, I'm sure there's people out there that sew garments that quilting seems really terrifying to them. So, you know, we all have our own gifts. And then this one, ooh, this reminds me of the Wizard of Oz and the poppies. So I think that's so pretty. Okay, and then, so basically I just went and picked through from the Sabrina line. This is Sabrina by Wyndham Fabrics. I just picked out pretty much all of the higher volume or like colorful prints. And that's how I built my own half yard bundle of, I think it's 14 fabrics. We have this navy. And then the red. And then another navy and red. I won't bore you with this one, there's not too much going on here. And then same thing, but just in a light blue. Oh my gosh, this looks like a Brooks Brothers shirt, I feel like. Which I also love. So that's beautiful. And then if I'm remembering correctly, I think I got this. This might be backing. I think it's backing. Or maybe it's borders. I don't remember. I definitely bought I bought all of, and then this is just my background. It's just a plain white. I think it's just the white Moda or Bella Solids bleached. I don't remember exactly. I'll have to go back and look and like see the sizes, but I know I ordered more of one fabric to make that like 14 half yard bundles. And then I definitely ordered like the binding, and if there was a border, I can't remember. And I'm pretty sure I ordered the backing, but maybe not. Maybe this was something else. I don't remember. Anyway, but that's the fabric line I'm using is the point. And I am so excited to get started on this. Honestly, like I have a lot of other things I need to be working on, but once I'm just gonna go ahead and start it. I'm not gonna make any promises and say I'm gonna finish anything first. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and start this one just because I've been waiting on it for so long. So that is my Barnstar sampler fabric. Now, going back to the Christmas fabric for the Dresden quilt, they wrapped it up in this other fabric that I bought, which I'll talk about in just a moment. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, so this is gonna be my binding, and I just truly feel like the camera doesn't do it justice. It's just this gorgeous emerald green and then that gold metallic shimmer. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love that. And it's just it feels like starched, you know what I mean? Which will be nice to work with. I've heard batiks are kind of like that, but batiks are just not my style. I can't get on board with them right now. Maybe that will change, but anyway, so that's the one thing I was sad about missing out on them, because I've heard they're really nice to work with. But I think this, if I had to guess, this probably feels similar to a batik. And then this is supposed to be the center of the Dresdens. It's the really beautiful pine cones, and again, that metallic against the pine with the dark. And there's even like some snowflakes in there. So pretty. You know what? I actually think, which this is really surprising because this has never happened to me before, in all of my packages I've ordered from Factory Shop, I think I might be missing one. Yeah, I think I am, but basically that other fabric that I'm supposed to have, it's just this, but it's in an ivory, which like I said, their customer service is wonderful. I'm not sponsored by them or affiliated with them. I wish I was. So I'm not worried about it. I know that they'll make it right. And like I said, I've ordered dozens and dozens of packages from them, and nothing like this has ever happened. So I also ordered a lot. So those poor people that were packing this order were probably having the time. Quick update, just so I'm correcting the narrative here. I did find the fabric. It was rolled up inside this one. So if you get some fabrics, make sure you go ahead and open them. You might find your other fabrics in there. So just wanted to jump in and say they did not forget anything. My order was perfect. And this is that ivory and gold pine cone fabric that I was talking about for my Dresden quilt. That is the fabric that I ordered, and I'm very excited about that. And then I did get 2 different notions. I had other notions in my cart, but I decided this needed to be it. So I got the Clover seam ripper. Oh, and Gumbo is just, he's having as good of a time as I am right now opening this. I will insert him real quick. He was having so much fun playing in the box and all of the packaging and everything. So anyway, I promised we would show more of him. He seemed to be a hit in the last video, so he's a good boy. Okay, you can get back to playing now. Yeah, there you go. I got this Clover seam ripper, which I have heard great things about. Everyone has recommended it to me. And if you remember, I have a quilt that I need to do some serious seam ripping on, so I decided it was worth the $5 investment and to upgrade my 20-year-old seam ripper. It was time. So I got this. I'm going to be spending some time using this, I am sure. And this is, whenever anyone asks, like, what's your favorite notion? I'm like, it's the seam ripper. It's just, I couldn't live without it. I don't know what I'd do without it. So I've heard this is the best, and I can't wait to let you know my thoughts on it. The other thing that I got are these Ed Mar Tapestry number 26 needles. They have like gold heads on them. I know you're technically not supposed to use Tapestry for needles for cross stitch. I think that's how it works. But all of the reviews said that people loved these for cross stitch, and they were like a pretty good substitute for this cult favorite that I understand got discontinued. I have been using like the same needle for all of my projects, and it definitely, like, I need a new one. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and get these since they were so highly rated. So I'm excited to try these out and see how they work. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to start on these projects, and of course I will keep you updated on them as I am working on them, and cannot wait to see the final project. These are such beautiful fabrics, and as many of you know, having a Fat Quarter Shop package show up to your door is just the most exciting day ever. It's like Christmas as an adult. So anyway, thank you again so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment. I respond to every single one of them, and I love to chat with so many of you. This is such an amazing community of supportive people, and I am just thrilled to be here and to be so welcomed. I just can't tell you how much that means to me. So give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.